backgammon. Both are terrific strategists, but Ken thinks a bit more strategically than JR. At 6:10 a.m., JR has a protein bar for breakfast from the protein bars he'd gotten at a grocery store near the hotel the day before. He's following the recommendation of Texas State Senator John Montford. John Morton. We'll just rename it John Morton. Morton was a close friend to JR's daddy. By close friend, meaning political ally. He would make the state give JR a new computer. Other than that, Jim wanted to pay the tuition. He wanted the state to pay for reader services if he himself paid JR's tuition. By 7:45 a.m., a white limousine picks up JR to take him to Riverfront Park. He then goes up to the riverfront to wait for Rand. He has trepidations knowing things could be really tense between him and Rand. By 8 a.m., Rand runs up to JR at the riverbank. "There, see?" JR said. "We are friends, you and me. We like the same things. BBS, cell phones." Reed puts down his cell phone in disgust. "We're friends?" "Well, I don't know. You tell me. You agreed to come to the trip with me." "I'm not coming back with you. I'll be flying to Lubbock because I can't stand Kenny, boy." "Back off, Rand. You've been pulling the same crap since Ireland Elementary, and I'm not going to have it," JR said, picking up his cane and pointing it towards Rand's head. "I swear I'm not going to have it." "Oh, you want to rumble? Kenny boy can't save you now." "Knock it off," a man said in the business suit. "Yeah, knock it off," Ken said, showing up to surprise JR. You want to attack my best friend? I mean, you're not going to attack my best friend without going through me. "Stay out of this, Ken," JR bellowed. "No, I'm not." "You're coming with me now," Ken said, grabbing JR. Rand takes a flask of whiskey and starts drinking. By 8:10, they get into JR's car. "Why the hell are you dragging me out of here for?" JR asked. "Because Rand's gone crazy. Because of the lies Harold told him. He's going to be a football jock. You deserve better than this, JR," Ken said. By 8:30, back in the hotel room, JR reaches for another protein bar. "JR, not again," Ken said. "One protein bar is enough for you." "Yeah, well, thanks to Rand, I'm stressed out," JR says. "Understood. When this trip started, Rand was assigned by you to keep an eye on Harold. Now I hear that Harold is on his little tour of pleasures in Miami, smoking pot, having a good time. What do you want then, Ken?" JR protested. "You know, leave Montgomery and go to Charleston." "Yeah, get Brad on the speakerphone." JR calls Brad. "How'd it go today?" Brad said. "Terrible. I'm done with Rand and Harold. Ken saved my bacon. Hoo-wee! I warned you about him last spring, JR. That he was no good. Yeah, well, Ken and I decided we were going to take the final victory tour. We are checking out and on our way to Charleston. Call me when you get to Virginia Beach and we'll talk. Talk about the final leg of the trip. By 8:30... That was 8:20 that the protein brother. 10 minutes later, on 8:30 a.m., JR and Ken get in the car and take off for Charleston. JR gets a text from Leslie saying that her grandfather died and was going to be taken back to Odessa for burial. JR gives her and her family condolences. Now, I hope you've enjoyed listening to JR's Times and Adventures. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a part of our adventure here. It's J.R. Hendricks saying until next time, keep on with the adventure.